Good morning everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely Saturday. Welcome to my stream. Today I'm doing another chill shiny hunt. For the past week I've been trying to find a shiny alolachu with a mark. And I haven't found one yet, and I just thought, I'll just continue it on stream because it's nice and chill. Hello King Lation, I hope you're having a lovely day. How are you? I just love shiny alolachu. I think he's a sweetheart. Good, I'm glad you're good. So I have already knocked out like 60. Because I'm just going to get like right into it, I think. Just making sure I saved. And this is how many I've already found. But none of them have a mark. So yeah, I'm just gonna see. I mean, I haven't got the, you know how you get the, I haven't got the mark charm or whatever it's called. I haven't got that, and I think that's why my luck is so bad. And I can't connect to the internet to like do trades to complete the rest of my Pokedex, so I'm just winging it, I think. But I don't mind, because it's nice and chill. In other news, I've almost completed BDSP. Almost. Which means I can finally start doing the shiny Arceus hunt soon. And by almost completed, I mean I got to the Cynthia fight last night, lost, and there's no way I'm going to be able to beat her. So I'm back at the beginning of the Elite Four to grind a little bit because, yeah, my Pokemon were very, very under levels because I've been like rushing through the game. So all of my Pokemon were like lower than her Spiritomb, and I'm like, oh dear, this isn't good. So I'm going to do a bit of grinding, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this time next week when I stream, we'll be starting the shiny Arceus hunt. Which is wild. I didn't think I would be saying that, but I've really been plowing through the game the last week to make this happen. It's gonna happen. And I'm looking forward to it as well. I was talking to Sai last night, because he was like, I don't get it. Like, if you don't like BDSP, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not actually really enjoying BDSP. It's like 50-50. Like, I feel like if I wasn't rushing it to, like, do a hunt, I'd probably enjoy it a bit more. But overall, I'm not really enjoying it. And he's like, I don't get it. Why are you playing a game that you're not having fun with? And I'm like, because it's the first game in the UK, in Europe, pretty much everywhere outside of, well, everywhere really, because you couldn't even really hunt for it in Japan. It was just given to you. But it's the first time ever you've been able to hunt for a shiny Arceus. And he's like, now I want to play it. I want to hunt for shiny Arceus because it's going to feel like such an achievement to me when I get it. But yeah, just a little bit more grinding, defeat the Elite Four, defeat Cynthia, and the hunt can start. Because I've already got the item to do it because I really did complete Legends Arceus. So I've already done that. Hello, boss boy. I hope you're having a lovely day. How are you doing? Oh, the shadow. Sometimes when the alolachu's go in the shadows and they look darker. Oh. Good. I'm glad you're good. Nice chill stream today. A bit like last week. Last week was chill as well. Before next week's Arceus hunt. How is it going for you? How is your Arceus hunt going? I'm really nervous for it. Hello, Howie. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Yeah, most people I've seen who've hunted Arceus, they use like 2 to 3 versions of the game and like consoles and like really go for it. But the thought of completing BDSP again on another console makes me just not want to, so I'm going to do it on the one. Oh, you only started yesterday. Oh, good luck. I hope you managed to get it soon. I was really hoping I was going to start it yesterday, but I just couldn't defeat Cynthia. That's just a shadow. You're still doing Uxie? Uxie. I'd never know how to say that one. Uxie. Yuxie. It's just a shadow. That is just a shadow, isn't it? Yeah. I'm assuming, like, as soon as I do the Elite Four and Cynthia, I should be able to just do Arceus. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, because as soon as you get, like, the national decks. No, I didn't do the Mark Charm. I think it's because there's some that I'd have to trade for, and I can't connect to the internet for it. There we go. Oh my god, you're big! You know I haven't got a mark, but you're big! Hello, Wolfie! Are you the biggest? I think I'm just gonna go check. I can't remember. It was Messagoza, I think. I already have the Azure Flute, so I'm alright. Yeah, I 100%ed Legends Arceus without even really thinking I'd ever do an Arceus hunt. So that's already done. I've already got the Azure Flute. Sorry, I just need to know if he's a Jumbo Wumbo. Oh. Okay. He wasn't the Jumbo Wumbo. Fly there. He's just a little bit bigger. He ain't a Jumbo Wumbo. There's another thing, I'd be okay finding one that was like teeny weeny or Jumbo Wumbo if I don't get one with a mark. But I haven't had any luck with that either, so we'll see. But I hope I do it before the Tatsugiri event ends. I think that leaves on the 8th, so I just want a mark, you know? Thankfully, though, it is very easy to get shinies. Thank you for following, Draken. I hope you're having a lovely day. Drakentoss? I hope I say your name right. The thing is as well, I don't even mind like what mark it has. I just want it to have a little name. Just collect all those. Why are there mushrooms growing on the beach? Can you get beach mushrooms? I'm not sure. I'm still fond of my Roaring Moon, the Peckish. I could help you finish the Blueberry Dex for the Mark Charm. I just can't connect to the internet, because if I connect to the internet, I lose the Raichu. So I'll probably do it for the next hunt. But I mean, you have to complete the Blueberry Pokedex, isn't it? Oh, see, I've played too many other Pokemon games now. I can't remember the buttons. So yeah, I'm still like a little bit off. I mean, some of them is obviously like evolutions, which I can do. Kingdra. Them. I don't know why I haven't got them. And then I think it's yeah, Vulpix. And then it's the like Walk and Wake one. I've got whatever those two are. I need to get those, but I can't do trades because I'll have to connect to the internet, which then means I lose the Alolan Raichu spawns. So that's the issue that I'm at, which is fine because it's an extra challenge. It's an extra challenge. Recently just got back to Pokemon, feel a bit overwhelmed, forgotten how to play. Good luck on the hunting and thanks for the welcome. Oh, thank you so much and welcome back to Pokemon. I hope you have a lovely time. The Pokemon community, in my opinion, always feel really welcoming, so I hope you have a great time. Oh yeah, you won't need to connect to the internet, will you, for local trades? Oh, okay. I'll bring my Switch to the Rayquaza hunt. if I don't get my my Alolan Raichu on stream. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Is anyone doing the Rayquaza raids today on Pokemon Go? I haven't got a shiny Rayquaza yet on any game, so I think Pokemon Go is going to be my first. I did want to hunt it actually on Sword and Shield. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So yeah, hopefully today I get my shiny Rayquaza. And then I can Mega Evolve him so he looks awesome. Will do. I will prep it. It's also a lot cooler today as well, in my opinion, which is nice. I mean, it's still warm, but it's cooler. And that's what it's all about. Yes, try and squeeze a raid in. It happens at 3 different times. So the first ones are at 11 AM, so in half an hour. Then 1 PM, but I'm going to be at work. And then the last one's at 6. So yeah, I'm probably going to be able to take part in the 6 PM one, which makes me a bit nervous, but... Oh, that's good. I don't have any remote raids, which I'm really sad about. I mean, I could spend some coins on them, but like, probably not going to. I only use remote raids if I get given them for free. Oh, can one of my mods get rid of that, please? Oh gosh, I got a Crabrawler on me. I feel a bit silly, I used like my one and only remote raid pass on Lucario last week, and I didn't get the shiny from it. I mean, I did get a shiny Lucario, but I didn't get it from the remote raid pass. I was like, oh, what a wasted remote raid pass. It wasn't even a good IV one either. Maybe today will be the day I finally get my first Shundo. Please. I'm so desperate for a Shundo. I'm so desperate. You're just in a shadow. I haven't got my shiny Dunsparce yet. Obviously, it's now Adventure Week, so I have at least 10 days to get one. Sai has one that I've asked him to trade me with, but I've said to wait until after this event just in case I get my shiny Dunsparce. I really want my shiny Dunsparce. Oh. Does it let me do it? See, it's weird, like, it doesn't... It lets me reply or pin it. I'm not going to pin the message. Oh. Thank you. That worked. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, on the stream manager that I, like, use to read chat, it doesn't give me, like, admin roles, which is weird. Or I just haven't figured it out. I mean, to be fair, it's been ages since I've had spam, so I tend not to, I don't tend to stress. I usually have at least a mod around, which is nice. I just actually really, really love these guys. I think that's why I don't mind doing this hunt and that I've got so many. I mean, I have a lot of them. First spam, yeah. It's been ages since I've had spam, which is nice. YouTube is a different story. That's why I've stopped streaming on YouTube for a while. Because, like, I don't... Who did I touch? I did... There's no one near you. You're behind a tree. That was weird. Look at the gap between us. Yeah, like, I'm fine with, like, uploading YouTube videos and, like, doing the reels and things like that. But, like, I'm so new to the live streaming aspect that, like, I just couldn't figure out things. And last week's stream was really, like, stressful. And I'm just like, I don't want to put up with it. So, like, I'm going back to Twitch, like, only Twitch. And it means I can read chat better, I can see what's going on. I felt like I was missing loads of stuff because I was streaming to, like, both platforms, and I'm just gonna stick with Twitch. YouTube for my YouTube videos. I think unless I'm doing, like, a really big event, then I'll do both, like a charity event or something, or, you know, something really special. But if not, I'm just gonna stick with Twitch. It's easier. It's easier for me to comprehend. Your shadow. Yeah, I think probably use a bit less bandwidth. It was good for when I make YouTube videos of my streams, because obviously all my streams are then backed up to YouTube. But I made a VODs channel for that, so all I have to do is just remember to upload the videos to my VODs channel so I can get the content. And I mean, like, streaming to YouTube did help because I did get, like, YouTube followers and stuff from it. There was just too many, there's a lot of, I think there was the same amount of cons as there was for the pros. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now. It was, like, I had that 2-week break, so we did Go Fest 1 week, and then I took the other week off, because it was really hot, but a part of me was actually really anxious as well, because, like, I don't know, like, I was talking to, so, I'm in with, like a Pokemon community now, who do, like, a lot of, like, Pokemon styled content, and I was talking to them, because a lot of them stream to YouTube, and I was like, do any of you guys have problems with, like, YouTube streaming? Like, there's too many people, and it's all a bit too negative. And they were like, no, we don't have that problem at all. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, it's so... It was just really stressful. It was giving me anxiety, I think, streaming on there. So today when I woke up, it was actually quite nice. Thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have to put up with it. I don't have to put up with YouTube. I can just stream here, and, like, it's nice and chill, and I've got my little community here, and it's nice. And I think on YouTube, I know it sounds so silly because, like, a lot of people want more people to watch, but on YouTube I think I was getting too busy. Like, there was too many people that I didn't know, but they were all very, very chatty and bossy. Like, in a way, like, I feel like if they were younger viewers, which always makes me uncomfortable anyway because I'm an adult, but they were like I had like loads of people telling me to stop hunting Pichu, and I'm like, who even are you? Like, I can hunt who I want to hunt. Like and it was really like annoying me. I was like, why are you telling me to like stop doing what I'm doing because you don't think Pichu's worth it? I'm trying to do a shiny living dex. Like, I don't even know who you guys are. And like every time I'd explain that I'm doing a shiny living dex, they were like, oh, well, do something else. I'm like, no, I want to get my shiny Pichu. What's wrong with you guys? It was just like, I couldn't do it. It was too stressful. I don't get that problem on Twitch. I don't have people telling me what I should or shouldn't hunt. Like, people see what I'm hunting and they accept it on here. And on YouTube, it wasn't like that. And it was too much stress. And I did get my shiny Pichu, by the way. I just did it off stream because I was like, well, I'm not doing it on stream with all these people. Yeah, it was in the title. Gosh. So everyone should know that today I'm shiny hunting a marked alolachu. It's in my title, and that's what we're gonna do. I don't turn in a nature documentary about moles to demand it to be about frogs. Yeah, like, there was a few people telling me to stop playing this and to play Roblox. And I'm like, I'm not going to play Roblox. What the hell are you talking about? I'm a Pokemon streamer. I'm not going to play Roblox. Who are you people? Oh no, that was a shadow. I genuinely thought that one was it then. So yeah, I feel more control on Twitch. Twitch is my happy place. YouTube for videos, Twitch for my streaming, and it makes me happy. And I'm in a lot better headspace today, which is nice. Wouldn't mind another shiny Raichu though. Insta for reels and photos. I mean, I do TikTok as well but to be fair, I make the content for Instagram and then I just cross-post it onto TikTok. It's not like I'm making specific TikTok videos. I just post the same stuff. But I feel like it's good to be everywhere. You never really know what happens. I do like Instagram though. I've enjoyed like making stuff for Instagram. Ooh. Are you gonna be a big boy? How far into the living dex am I? Not very far. Honestly, at the moment, I think it would be hard for me to tell. I must be at least 100 Pokemon in, I think. I must be at least 100, maybe more. Maybe more? I don't know. I'm gonna have to start counting. It's like, I know which ones I've done, but like, I can't list them all off. My favourite hunt so far, I actually did really, really like the shiny Mewtwo hunt. Because it was the first legendary hunt that I'd ever done. So I did really enjoy that one. Oh my god, please get in the ball. The Eevee hunts were really nice. I did enjoy doing the Eevee hunts. What else did I do? I genuinely can't think. That's the problem. When you've done so many shiny hunts, it's hard to remember. Oh my gosh. Okay, my favourite one was Sprigatito. I've only done one so far. So I did a Sprigatito hunt. Let's see if you go in the Premier Ball. So you have to do Masuda method. and I was dreading it, and I was like, oh, I'll get a few eggs under my belt before I start streaming it, and then I got the shiny Sprigatito in like my 6th egg or something, and I was like, oh, I'm never gonna top that. So that was a really good one, but obviously I didn't stream it, so let's go back to Messagoza. I just want to see if he's a Jumbawamba. There's been quite a few hunts that I've really liked. There's been a few stressful ones as well. What was like a really stressful one? Oh, there was a Halloween one I did. Oh my god, actually no, take it back. My most stressful one for no reason was Nose Pass. Yeah, there you go, Wolfie just brought it up. Nose Pass was my most stressful for some reason. I don't know what, it just didn't work. That was like a 6-hour hunt. There was no reason for that. That was ridiculous. And there was one during Halloween as well that just didn't do it, and I had to do it off stream. I think it was Grievard. That one was a pain to do as well. Okay. I mean, actually, I didn't do any of the first ones. Oh, perfectly average sized. Right, let me just bang these out quickly. Because I caught these ones before I was really looking for like sizes and stuff, so I wasn't really checking. The resets are quite slow. 6 eggs is amazing. From I remember breeding this gem was tricky. When I get into it proper, be slamming out the sandwiches to start. I was so surprised. That's why I didn't stream it, because I was like, it's gonna take me ages. The odds aren't great. I'll get at least 50 eggs out of the way before I stream, because you're never really gonna get it in the first 50. And I remember I was playing it in bed and my partner was sleeping, and I was just like, oh, and I couldn't celebrate because he was sleeping, and it was like really late at night, and I was like, oh no, what do I do? I got a shiny one. Oh wait, hang on. Are you a teeny weeny? Is this the smallest one? Oh, I don't know what the Pokemon sizes. Scarlet and Violet. Sorry for the tapping on my keyboard. Oh, no. Oh, it's extra small. Okay, so I needed to say, no, this is a tiny Pokemon. And then if it's a big one, it's like, no, this is a big Pokemon. Okay. So I've got a extra small Raichu. Arceus being your hunt is pretty cool. I do like that. Arceus will be my very first reset hunt, so I am looking forward to doing it. I've never done a reset hunt before. I've only ever done like Masuda or Dynamax Adventures or the Sandwich Method. I've never really done like a full odds hunt. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave that. I think I've done the rest. Okay, right, let's go back to our little Raichu spawn. Hello, Jake. How you doing? Are you having a good day? Got my coffee. Coffee. So yeah, I like to think this time next week we'll be doing Arceus. It's going to be a slow process, but we're going to get a shiny Arceus, and I'm very excited for it. I just need to defeat Cynthia. See, I never had trouble with Cynthia when I was younger. And I think it was because I played Diamond and Pearl to death, so all of my Pokemon were like really, really high level by the time I got to Cynthia, and I thought it was easy. And I remember seeing all the memes about how hard Cynthia was, and I was like, whatever. But now, because all my Pokemon are severely under-leveled, because I've been trying to get through the game as quickly as possible, geez, Cynthia's scary, man. I did the Elite Four, not too badly, you know, I got through it, and then I got to the end, and all my Pokemon, you know, were, like, fully healed, and ready to do Cynthia, and I was like, oh, let's get this over with. And no. I need to grind up my Pokemon a lot more. I think my highest level Pokemon is only 61. So... yeah, and I've also changed it around a bit as well. I think I got rid of my Haunter and I replaced it with Staraptor. And I got rid of another Pokemon. I got rid of Alakazam and I replaced it with Gardevoir. So I'm going to see how that goes. So I'm in the grinding phase. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? I'm good. Life's just been so busy. It really has. Life is so busy. I keep wanting to do it, but I put it off because it's so slow. But then I learned a new method, which is still slow, but half the time. Ooh. I'll have to see. I don't really know what method I'll do. I just know I want to do it. Well, obviously not too bad. Just sitting outside watching the birds. Well, and watching the stream. I do love watching birds. I said to Sai, because we've been going on a lot of Pokemon Go walks recently, around the river. And we sat down just to, like, have a break near the river and we were watching the birds. And I was like, you know what? I just can't wait to be retired and to live in the countryside, you know, dreams, and just watch birds all day. Like, because I don't really get any birds where I live now. I get a few pigeons who just wind my cat up. So I can't really, like, really sit and watch because I feel like my cat would just attack them, the poor things. So I just can't wait to, like, bird watch. I mean, nothing wrong with watching pigeons. I do love watching pigeons, but my cat gets just like she's an indoor cat, and I genuinely thought she had like no hunting in her really. But oh my god, the moment she hears a pigeon land in the front garden, she is on that windowsill, like clicking at it and all. I'm just like, oh my god, calm down. It's a fat pigeon, you know, like. Chill. I was sitting by the front door and I had the door open and there was no birds and the cat was sitting with me, and I don't know why, but this fat pigeon like, I'm not being funny, the pigeon would have seen the cat sitting next to me and he just landed in the garden, and oh my god, I felt like Jackie Chan or something with the way that I managed to, like, as she pounced and I grabbed the cat, and I was just like, oh my god, like, my reflexes are so good with catching her. I was like, yeah, I'm the real predator here. I just stopped this cat from, like, and the pigeon didn't even react. He just was watching. Just watched the situation, like, asking for seeds. And I was like, do you have no instinct in your brain, pigeon? Like, there was a cat in the air coming for you, and you were just like, do you have seed? I thought Marley wouldn't ever hunt or anything because she's so chill and raised by humans, but I was wrong. Oh gosh. There's just no thoughts in the pigeon brain. But I do love pigeons. I always said that, like, if I had, like, unlimited money, I would create a pigeon sanctuary. Because I just feel so sorry for pigeons. I really, really love them. I think they're so sweet. And it makes me sad that they're domesticated and they're, you know, and people are so mean to them. I'd love to, like, have a little pigeon sanctuary and I get to look after all the pigeons and give them all the tasty food that they deserve. Thank you for following, boss boy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Your following gave me a shiny. It hasn't got a mark, but... Marley needs the vests Monday as she has injured her beak slightly. She's all good, but needs seen to. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. I love pigeons. I don't get the hate at all. We have doves and pigeons in our garden. I don't understand why people hate them. I just think they're little sweethearts. It just makes me so sad because, like, the reason why they're so friendly and in our faces is because they are domesticated and people treat them so awfully, and it's like, it's a pidge. You can't, like, you wouldn't, you know, try and kick a budgie out of the way, you know, but because it's a pigeon, you think it's okay to, like, you know, try and hurt them. It's weird. I get, obviously, some people are scared of birds, which is fine, you know. But it's people, like, I've seen literal, like, so obviously I used to work in an outdoor shopping centre, which would have a lot of pigeons, and I would people watch if it was quiet. And the amount of, like, adults who will go out of their way, like, if they're going straight ahead to go to a shop and they see a pigeon on the corner, the amount I've seen that will go out of their way to walk into the pigeon, it's just like, what's wrong with you? Like, what is going on in your head that you felt the need to do that? Honestly, can't cope with people. It's just weird. There has to be something wrong with you to go out of your way and try and kick a pigeon. Like, pff. So yeah, I always try and look after pigeons. Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys about the last pigeon I rescued. I think it was like a homing pigeon. It had like a ring around its like foot, and it was a lovely white colour. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. And I could tell he really wasn't all there in the head. I could tell he hadn't really been outside much, because I just saw he was just walking up to people like, hello. He's like a little pigeon, and obviously people didn't get it, so they'd like shoo him away or like, you know, go for him. So I just walked up to this pigeon, I just like picked him up. And I was like, oh, I guess I got a pigeon now. And I called like a local like pigeon rescue to like, so they could like rehome him. But he was so sweet. I felt like if I didn't have Midden, I would have kept him, because he was such a lovely little bird. No thoughts in the head at all. He didn't know what was going on. The only thought was that he found a Greggs, and this was like a world opener for him. Like, this is the first time he'd ever tasted a Greggs sausage roll, and he was on cloud nine. He didn't understand what was going on, but he had a Greggs sausage roll and he was happy. But yeah, obviously he didn't understand that not every person is nice, so he was getting in all sorts of trouble. I was like, I'm just going to pick him up and stick him in a box, because he doesn't know what's going on. He's not there. It was almost like he was a tourist, but he ended up in the wrong neighbourhood. Poor little thing. He was so sweet, though. He had no local smarts. I follow, I know I keep going on about pigeons, I just love them, but I follow quite a few, like, pigeon TikTokers who, like, go around and they, like, because, like, I mean, I'm a prime example of this. I've got really long hair, and my hair molts, and, little pigeons' feet get tangled in people's hair that molts, and I see people go around and they just, like, they feed the birds and they keep an eye on the pigeons, and if they see one that's like, oh, you know, their foot is getting a bit tangled up, they'll just grab the pigeon and they'll untangle it, and I'm like, I want to get into that. Hello, I don't know. I hope you're having a lovely day. You've entered me like mid-pigeon talk. I don't even know why I've gotten into talking about pigeons at the moment, but I have. But yeah, I just think it'd be really nice just to go to a place, feed the pigeons, and like just grab one and like look after it. I don't know. I want to be like a little pigeon rescuer. I just want to yoink the pigeon, you know. And that's the thing, like, it always makes me laugh, because in the videos, the person, like, feeding the pigeons is always, like, really gentle, and they're watching the pigeon, and then it's like they turn into a hawk, and then, like, they grab the pigeon so quickly, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, you have to have, like, crazy reflexes to just yoink a pigeon like that, and I want to practice. I want to, like, practice kidnapping pigeons. It sounds like a fun pastime. We had a blackbird who was coming really close and eating so close to us, but he's a bit shy at the moment. I think new cats have moved in, so he's a bit spooked. Oh no! Oh my gosh, yeah, I want to know what it's like from the pigeon's point of view. You know, you're just eating some seeds and suddenly you're like in someone's face because they're holding you upside down and like getting hair off your feet. Like, I don't know. I think pigeons are just funky little animals. I just love them. No thoughts, head empty. Just love them. I like to see so many in here, like, so chill about pigeons, which is really nice, because, like, obviously, like, I've talked before to people I know in real life about, like, oh, you know, the other day I, like, looked after this pigeon, like, I grabbed him, and people look at me and, like, why would you look after a pigeon? And it's like, oh, really? Like, you've been really negative about a pigeon, but everyone in chat today is so, like, pro-pigeon. It makes me really happy. We're pro-pigeon. I appreciate it. Exactly, pigeons are babies and they're just trying their best. See, I love that. I love all the pigeons. Oh. But yeah, if I didn't have a cat, I would love to have a nice big garden for all the pigeons. The pigeon is outside in the back and answered is waiting for his breakfast. My parents have 2 pigeons that I've been visiting for years. So my parents have quite a nice back garden and they do like a lot of gardening and they have like a whole area for birds. It's for all birds, but they do have 2 pigeons, which I mean we assume it's the same 2 pigeons. Obviously, you know, it's hard to tell because most pigeons, they do look the same, especially wood pigeons. And these are wood pigeons. So when we moved in, we had this one fat pigeon who my dad called Fat Barry. So we had Fat Barry the pigeon, and then he started bringing a girl pigeon around. I mean, we were assuming, obviously. Started bringing another pigeon around, and we were like, oh, husband and wife, they're together. And for the last, like, oh my god, they probably, like, lived there, I would say, like, 10 years. And, like, every few years they bring babies with them, and we're like, oh, Fat Barry's back. He's back for his breakfast with his little family. Obviously, we don't know if it is the same pigeons, but we always say it's Fat Barry and his wife. And his wife is Slim Pickings. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, Fat Barry and Slim Pickings. Oh my god. I wonder how those funky little birds are doing. Bless them. And they had their little squab things. They did. I mean, we do have a few, like, local pigeons that, like, we know it's them. So we have, so in, like, the shopping centre area, we have a white pigeon who we call Boo. And then there's a pure black pigeon, like, honestly, like, the colour of, like, a crow. Very, very dark. That's Blackadder. Who else did we have? Oh my god, we had, like, I can't remember the name, that's so sad. We had this one pigeon, as we were closing our shop, we had, like, a little, like, teardrop shape on his back, and he got really, really, really friendly with Sai, who would just, like, come in and just sit on his foot. And I can't remember what we used to call him. Was it, like, teardrop or raindrop? It might have been raindrop that we called him. And he was really sweet and really, really friendly. But I think he was very... Yeah, I think it was raindrop. And he was very, very protective of Sai. He was, like, obsessed with him. Like, he couldn't go into, like, other stores without this little pigeon following him. And I think it's because he grew up there. So, like, we almost thought that this pigeon imprinted on him because he was so, like, into Sai. I wonder how he's doing. Because I was just like, what am I going to do? Am I going to have to bring this pigeon home with me because he won't leave me alone? But it was okay. You know, he grew out of it. He's a strong pigeon. Oh yeah, they would walk so far into the shop, wouldn't they? Oh, those little pigeons. It was a strong, independent baby. I do miss the pigeons there. I actually found someone on TikTok Like, I don't know why I end up with loads of pigeon people on my TikTok. But it's actually, I found someone who lives in the same city as me, who goes to the shopping centre and feeds the pigeons. And I was just like, I recognise that place. So now I follow them. I want to see if I can befriend them. I'll be like, hey, do you want, like, a friend who, like, also feeds pigeons with you? And they just go under, like, the flyover where all the pigeons are and they feed them. And it just randomly came up on my TikTok and I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign. Coven of the Pigeons. I love it. We do actually have a pigeon group where I live, called Peck Savers. So whenever we do find, like, a pigeon who needs a bit of help, or like a baby and it can't fly and it's in a dodgy area, we do call up Peck Savers. I can't remember what the group used to be called. The old name used to be really good as well. Oh, I think it was just Team Pigeon, which was, like, really nice. Team Pigeon. But now they're Peck Savers, which is really nice. And the owner of Peck Savers ran, like, a really nice, like, vegan cafe in the city. And I'm really sad because they're closing the cafe down, and I'm like, oh no. But they're still going to look after the pigeons, which is nice. Can we have a few more shiny Raichus, please? I know we've had 3. We've had 3 in 50 minutes, which isn't bad. Especially since I'm doing it with, like, no sandwiches, no anything. I mean, nothing. I don't use anything for these hunts. Yeah. Oh my god, that should be their theme song. And the people are really sweet as well. And they're also, you know, like I was saying, those people who can just really grab a pigeon really quickly. Like these people, oh my god. Like, I remember the first time we ever called her out and I couldn't catch the pigeon. I mean, I'm not that good at catching pigeons. I need to practice. So I couldn't catch this pigeon. This pigeon needed to be caught. So we called out Peck Savers. And, like, it was just amazing. Like, I'd never seen anything like it. You know, they just threw loads of seeds on the floor. And I was like, that's the pigeon. And it was literally like a hawk, like so quick. And I was just like, oh my god. And it was quite funny because all the other pigeons don't know what to do. They've noticed that one of their brethren has just been caught. But there's still food on the floor. So they're like, what do we do? It's like, you see their faces. Like, they're like, do we continue eating? Or do we leave? And it's like so funny, like, bless them. And they usually decide to keep eating, which is even funnier. Like, they've seen their brother just been caught and it's been held by a person, and they're like, oh, that's risky. But they're like side-eyeing the situation, but they're still so close. Oh my god, they're so funny. Yeah, betrayal of the century, but food. No, Johnny! Oh well. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, bless them. Yeah, the woman that was running it did say that after you've caught about 3 pigeons, they sort of wise up. So they'll still eat food, but they'll be like more than an arm distance away, but they'll still be eating. Like, they catch on. They're like, well, 3 of our family have just been caught by this person, but this person is providing food. So we'll just stay back a little bit further while we eat. It must be some really good seeds. I'm wondering if it might have been like sunflower seeds or like a type of nut, because they really did like it. The fact that they'd risk their lives for the seed, you know. Must have been some pretty goddamn good seed. It's the risk. The risk. Oh, please, just have a mark. I'm not asking for much. I sort of like just appreciate their view on the world. They're like, well, we could get caught, but at least we have a good meal right now. And I sort of like that. I like the vibe. I like what they stand for. Like, in their minds, they're like, yeah, this person caught us, but if they just provided this good of a seed, imagine what other seed they could bring in the future. Like, if this person takes me home, will I get good seed? To be fair, if I was a pigeon, I'd probably be the same. I'd just eaten like a succulent meal of seed, and I'm like, damn, this is the best seed I've ever had in my life. And then the person who just fed me the seed just picked me up. I'd be like, oh no, are you going to bring me to seed heaven? Like, are you going to bring me where all the seed is? Like Stockholm Syndrome, but you're a pigeon. And you get seed. I did check it, it didn't have a mark. I did that. Oh, and it didn't have a mark. No mark. You currently have 4 wood pigeons watching me. They stop eating every time I type on the keyboard. Oh, see, maybe your seed isn't good enough. They're still wary. The seed has to be so good they lose their sense of wariness. It's not quality enough. You gotta up your seed game, Wolfie. You gotta up it. Yeah, well, I better accept my fate as there might be seed in it. 100%. The pigeons like the seed that I give them, but I think it's just sunflower seed, but they seem to like it. They've never complained to me anyway. And they give me a sign when they want seed, because they sit on the roof of the house opposite and they watch. And I can see them looking at me, and they're literally like, you know, if there was like mind control, but the pigeon's just going, seed, 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 seed. And I'm like, alright, I'll go give you some seed. They seem to like the sunflower seeds. How your message got flagged because you said fat balls. I had to allow it. It wanted me to block it. I was just like, do you want the term fat balls in your Twitch chat? Oh gosh. I am allowing it. Thank you, Twitch, for flagging the term. Oh dear. Oh dear. A shiny blossom would be quite nice. They're quite nice shiny. Twitch clearly has things other than seed on its brain. We're like, no, Twitch, it's seeds for pigeons, I promise. So there is a collab in the, I think they're a UK brand, so if you're not in the UK I apologise, but their brand is called Skinny Dip London, and they just released a couple of days ago a phone case for every one of the original 151 Pokemon, and I've been really torn. This does go back to pigeons obviously, and I think I need a Pidgey phone case. And I want to know what you guys think of this. Do you think my phone should have loads of Pidgeys on it? I said this to Sai. I was just like, because he was like, oh, maybe I should get a pincer one. And I'm like, why not Pidgey? Like, Pidgey's elite. Pidgey is one of my favourite Pokemon. Pidgey. Like, and I just keep, because my phone is my camera, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, oh, imagine if there was loads of Pidgeys on it. It would be so on brand. I've been torn by quite a few. The Bulbasaur one was really nice. I really like the Ditto, because I am a Ditto fan, and I like the Mew. But Pidgey, you know what I'm saying? Pidgey. Damn, I wish Pidgey was in this game. It is a need. They did loads of clothes as well, but they didn't release a Pidgey outfit. And I feel like I should message them and complain. I'd be like, look, I appreciate what you're doing for the original 151, but we need more Pidgey love. Like, I want a t-shirt with Pidgeys on it. Do you know what needs to be done as well? So you know how in Japan, each district has its own Pokemon mascot? I feel like we need a Pidgey mascot. So, dressed as a Pidgey. I know they can do it. I've seen Sandshrew. You know, they did a Growlithe the other day, and I'm like, wow, you know, that is a nice one. But imagine Pidgey, just a big bird, like, and there's a person in there. I would be that person. I would do it for free. If the Pokemon Company gave me a Pidgey mascot outfit, I would walk around in it for free. I wouldn't even need to be paid. I would do it for them. I would do it for them. Oh, to be fair, I'd probably dress up as most Pokemon for free. But Pidgey, I'd be like on there. Like, that should be the UK's mascot Pokemon. Because what do you see more than anything else? More than even Greg's, more than Tesco. You see pigeons. You see pigeons everywhere. Although, we are having a bit of a seagull crisis where I currently live. There are seagulls everywhere. I don't really have a problem with seagulls. They're just a lot louder and a bit more scarier. I'd rather pigeons than seagulls. I would have a Pidgey on my team, but I probably wouldn't have a Wingull. There are seagulls everywhere at the moment. It is so bizarre. So I used to live right next to a beach, pretty much, in Swansea. And there were a lot of seagulls, because obviously I lived on the coast. And when I first moved here, I was like, this is so weird. There are no seagulls. And I've just been so used to always seeing seagulls. And then not seeing any seagull. I'm like, wow, this is so weird. It really does show how far away from the ocean we are. And now they're everywhere. They are everywhere. There are too many seagulls and it's scary. And they are vicious. Like, we have, where I work, there is a pigeon that's just, not a pigeon, sorry, a seagull that's clearly just given birth to a baby seagull. And oh my god, it will attack you. Not me, obviously. It senses my vibes and it knows I'm a good soul. But it attacks other people very viciously. Like, people can't even park in the car park anymore without this seagull, like, dive bombing them. It is wild. And I sit next to a window that overlooks the car park. And don't tell anyone, but it's honestly one of my favourite hobbies at the moment is just watching the seagull attack people. And it's so loud. And it swoops down, you know. It goes for people. Oh, I didn't even see you. Hello. It's such a fun little hobby. And you can hear it start, like, to rev its engines, if you know what I mean. It'll start shrieking. You're like, oh, there is someone in the car park. Someone's about to be attacked by a seagull. But the seagull, I actually saw the baby seagull the other day, and it's grown up quite a lot. And I'm like, oh, they're going to fly the nest soon, and soon my my seagull TV show is going to end. But the one downside is how loud they are. Like, it's really hot in my office, so I like having the door, like the fire door open to get air, and all you can hear are seagulls. all you can hear are seagulls. We watched a film the other night, me and Sai. We watched The Lighthouse. And there's a lot of seagulls in that. And it was quite funny because obviously whenever the seagulls appeared on the film, the seagulls were kicking off outside. And it was honestly like surround sound, but only for seagull scenes. It's like you couldn't escape. All you could hear outside was the seagulls, and you come inside and then there's more seagulls. It was surround sound. I wonder what they're up to today, actually. I haven't actually heard any this morning. It was weird. It was a weird film. I think I liked it. And it was only like halfway through the movie, and I was like, it's black and white. Like, it took me so long, and I was like, I haven't watched a black and white film since I was probably a child. Like, this is so weird. It's all in black and white. And it's square. Like, it's not white, it's like a square movie. And it took me, like, ages to realise what I was watching. I think I reckon it's an experience. It is an experience of a film. It's yeah, I liked it. I think I did like it, and I'm a big fan of Willem Dafoe, and that's the main reason we watched it, because it was his birthday, and I was like, I need to watch a Willem Dafoe film to celebrate his birthday, obviously, and I picked The Lighthouse. I don't think I've ever actually really watched a Willem Dafoe film that I haven't liked. I don't know why I like him so much. I just think he's a really good actor. I really like him. And Robert Pattinson was good as well. I know I'm like wasting so many balls, but I've got enough money that I can just buy more. You know. Did you know he's in Mr. Bean's Holiday? Oh, see, now I have to rewatch it because I haven't watched that film since I was a kid, whenever it came out. And this is like a weird fact. So I do enjoy Mr. Bean. And I really loved Mr. Bean when I was younger. But as I've gotten older, the more it gives me anxiety. And I think I spoke to Sai about it, and I was like, this is going to sound really weird, but Mr. Bean gives me anxiety. And he was like, oh my god, same! Like, we both enjoy Mr. Bean, but like, I can only watch Mr. Bean's, I think I've already seen them all, so it's not too bad, but I can only watch ones that I've already seen, because his antics really stressed me out. And Mr. Bean's Holiday really stressed me out. I remember seeing it in the cinema, and I was so stressed because of everything that was going on in that movie. So yeah. So I'm like, do I put myself through the stress of watching that film just for Willem Dafoe? You know? It's the one with the art, isn't it? Is it Mona Lisa? Is that the Mr. Bean's Holiday? Oh my god, it stressed me out so much. There's a crab that just ran into me. Oh, he disappeared. Okay. Oh, that's the original. What's the holiday one? See, look, they all stress me out. But I do like Mr. Bean. Like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Mr. Bean. But as I've gotten older, oh my god, I think I just, I put myself in the shoes, and I just feel like, oh my god, if I was in that situation, I would just die. It got, like, in fact, my anxiety for films and TV shows used to be really, really bad. Like, I don't know why it was. So I used to watch, I haven't in years, like, I gave up, like, halfway through, but I used to watch The Walking Dead, and I used to watch Game of Thrones. And I would have to spoiled the episode ahead of watching it so I didn't get stressed. And I've never spoken to anyone else who's had to do that, especially Game of Thrones. When I was watching that live, I would have to read it up beforehand. I would have to find spoilers so I knew if anyone was going to die or if anything was going to kick off, just so like I didn't feel like I was dying. And I stopped watching it for obvious like health reasons, you know. Even Rowan Atkinson has said that he doesn't like the character as a person. Oh my gosh, poor Mr. Bean. He's just so stressful, I can't cope with it. I don't think I've actually watched anything in ages though that's given me anxiety, which is good. I think I've like grown out of it. Yeah, and he invented the character. Imagine just hating a character that you made. I do like Rowan Atkinson as well, actually. He's in the Scooby-Doo movie. You know what? I've got such an urge now to watch the Scooby-Doo movie. My god, I love that movie so much. I think we found, is it 5 shiny Raichus? And not a single one has had a mark. I'm gonna have to get your help, Howie, and do local trades. I did watch the animated Mr. Bean. I think that was one of the only Mr. Bean things that I could watch that didn't give me anxiety, because it was a cartoon. He's the... Now I need to watch the newest Willy Wonka. I actually did like the animated Mr. Bean as well. I used to watch it. What a national treasure. Even though he's extremely stressful. Oh yeah. Maybe it knows the term Willy Wonka. I mean, Willy Wonka's like practically a national treasure. I don't know why, I just didn't think that not having the mark charm would make that much of a difference of getting a mark. You know what I mean? I really didn't think it would make that much of a difference. Oh dear, Howie. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I wanted my email, not Discord. I've already got Discord open. Oh, whatever. I won't log in. Roald Dahl knew what he was doing. Such a risky name. I think I'm gonna do a be right back in a minute. I think I've had several marked Pokemon since getting the mark charm. Got quite a few slow pokes when we had to catch Pokemon for BBQs. Yeah, I feel like I just haven't had a marked Pokemon in so long. Like, my last marked Pokemon It's definitely not on this page. I think it's on this page. Tentacle. When I was doing my original shiny Alolan Raichu hunt. So I got a ribbon for him, but I haven't had one for Raichu. It's been that long. I don't know, I genuinely just didn't think it was going to be that hard. So I was like, oh, I won't bother with it. And it was sort of very last minute that I wanted to get a marked Raichu. Like, normally when I shiny hunt, I don't really care about marks, I'm going to be honest. But I think because... Is it that, like, once Alolan Raichu's gone, he's gone, sort of thing? Like, he wasn't in the main game, was he? Unless you, like, Masuda methoded him. Like, he just doesn't really spawn in the wild, if I remember. So I'm like, oh, I should get a mark one before he goes, because once he's gone, he's gone. You know? And that's why I was like, oh, I should do it. I still need to do the Tatsugiri hunt. So I'm like, I really hope I get a mark soon. Like, Tatsugiri I won't care for, because, like, you can find Tatsugiri and you can do things there. But I think once Alolan Raichu's gone, like, he is gone. I feel like I wish the Pokemon Company just did it more. Like, all of the Pokemon that aren't in this game, they could do these events for. You know, like a Halloween, imagine if they did, you know, you all know what I'm going to say, imagine for Halloween, they did a Pumpkaboo mass outbreak. You know? Pumpkaboo's not in the game, but you could do a mass outbreak for him. Just like what they did with Raichu. I'm sure they did it with another Pokemon as well. Yeah. Voltorb. This Voltorb I don't think you can normally get. But they brought him in. The Hisuian one. No! Pumpkaboo can't be transferred in! It's the worst. It is the worst. Because obviously if Pumpkaboo could, I would probably Masuda method. Just because I can. You know, but no, unfortunately not. And yeah, my washing machine did a beep. I thought I'm gonna sneeze. Right, let me just... Oh, hang on. Da-da-da-da. Did not mean to walk into you. I was trying to look to see if the other one had a mark. There he is in the corner. Do you have a mark? Do you... Shall we guess? I don't think he does. Oh, he's big though. He's chunky. He's a chunky. He's a chunky. No, I just wish they would though, you know what I'm saying? Like, how hard would it be to put the data in the game? I just have all of my fingers and toes crossed that Pumpkaboo is going to be in Legends ZA. I know realistically he probably will be because he, you know, he came into Kalos, you know, he's a Kalos Pokemon. But like there's still a fear of like, yeah, but he doesn't have, you know, he might not be in it. I just hope he is in it. And all the different sizes, so I could shiny hunt every different size. Can you tell me if this is the biggest Raichu you've ever seen in your life? He's not. Right, let me just do a quick be right back, sort out the washing machine, and then we'll be back and I'll do like another half an hour-ish. Another half an hour-ish. There we go. See you in a sec. Hello again. Hello, hello. Okay, let's try and do at least another half an hour. Will we get him? Will we get the marked Raichu? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Was that literally just one straight away? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press the other button. Nope. He doesn't have a mark! Of course he doesn't. Why would he? I was meant to buy some more balls when I was at the Pokemon Center and I forgot. Oh well. Just a single mark. Even if it was a common mark. I just want him to have a mark. Any mark. Jeez, my washing machine literally sounds like it's gonna take off. Sounds like it's gonna take off. Sorry if you hear that rumbling in the background. It shouldn't go on for too long. It's literally just like the dry cycle. It's like a 10-minute cycle. And then it'll beep and it'll be like do 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 do. That's the little song it does when it says it's ready. Come on, little Raichus. How about you give me one with a mark? I mean, they even got to a point where I was like, can they even get marks? But I checked other Raichus before, and they do have marks. I say, and now not a single one is shown with a mark. You can, they do have marks. They do. I do like that when washing machines sing you a little song. It feels important. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Oh no, it's silent. That's not fun. I swear they can get marks. I've seen them with marks. I feel like I have to double check all of them now. Maybe I should just get a normal one with a mark. I don't actually think I've caught a non-shiny one. Whoops. I think the only ones I've caught have been shiny. I can't believe not a single one's having a mark. Oh, you have a mark. Well done, slack off. Congratulations on your mark. Little crookie. Man, this really is a challenge. If I can't even find a normal, non-shiny one with a mark, what the hell am I playing at, you know? Am I trying to be miserable? Oh! They do have marks. It's true. They do. Sleepy! Raichu the Sleepy. But he's not shiny, so he doesn't count. But I do have a Sleepy Raichu now, so... Now to find a shiny version. It's like a lottery. There you go, that's the washing machine. It's like a lottery to have one with a mark and one with a shiny at the exact same time. Yeah, to be fair, my washing machine doesn't beep when it's done. It beeps when it's sleepy time. So, obviously, it just beeped because it's done. But when it goes to sleep, it'll go beep, 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 beep. That's this little song. So, it does sing songs, but not all the time. To be fair, when it's sleepy time for me, I would sing. I love sleeping. I think I slept for 10 hours last night. And I woke up and I felt like I was in a different dimension. I felt so rough when I woke up this morning. I didn't even mean to fall asleep as well. It was an accidental fall asleep. Because I didn't even put Pokemon Sleep on. So I didn't track my sleep last night. Because it was an accidental sleep. But I was really tired because obviously Thursday I went to London. And we didn't come back home until midnight. And then it takes Sai for ages to like settle after we've just come home from London, and he doesn't shut up. He knows this, I told him. So I'm not like talking behind his back. I've told him plenty of times, like, he doesn't shut up. So it takes forever for him to settle, so he won't stop talking about everything that's happened. So by the time I actually went to sleep, it was probably like 1 AM, 1:30. And then I had to be up at 7 for work. So I was really, really drained. So yeah, I really needed that sleep last night, to be fair. But I still felt like wrong when I woke up. I'm all out of sync, Wolfie. I'm all out of sync. I'm all out of sync. Little burbs. You ain't pigeons, though. Tell you what I'm looking forward to. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon coming to Nintendo Switch Online. I actually went to look about getting the remake recently. It's still really expensive second hand. It's 42 quid for a second hand copy of Mystery Dungeons that came out 4 years ago on the Switch. I thought it was going to be maybe like 30, 35, and I'll be like, oh, I'd pick that up, but I'm just going to play the original for free. It's technically not free because you have to have the subscription, but I already got the subscription, so I'm playing it for free. I'm looking forward to playing it because I've never played a Mystery Dungeon game before. And I think, actually, I will have to pick up eventually, because I think it is the only Pokemon game on Nintendo Switch that I do not have. I think I've got every other Pokemon game. I've got Detective Pikachu, I've got Pokken, I've got Pokemon Snap, Unite, and I think that's the only one I don't have is Mystery Dungeon. I've got Detective Pikachu, and it's rubbish. like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing it. It seems really cool that, obviously, that they, like, sync together like that. Really awesome. I love it. Hello, Brentico. Thank you so much for following. I hope you're having a lovely day. How are you? I might stream it, honestly, but because I've never played a Mystery Dungeon game before, I don't know if I'm going to embarrass myself. But I say that, at the moment, I can only stream once a week. Do I have a hat Pikachu? What, in Pokemon Go? Or in here? Like the Ash Pikachu? Oh my god, did I just crash? Oh, I'm fine. I am going to save, though. In Violet, I don't have a hat Pikachu in Violet. I have a hat Pikachu in my, in Pokemon Home that I haven't got a subscription for at the moment, but yeah, no, I don't have one in Violet. But I do have one in Home. I think I've even got a shiny one. I'm gonna be on the hunt. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I've only got one. Thank you for the hydration check. And at the moment, yeah, it's on Home, and I don't have a subscription for that yet. I will have it soon. I just haven't needed it at the moment, so I just haven't re-bought it. But I am going to need it again soon, because I'm going to need to sort out my shiny living decks. Because I've got too many shinies on Scarlet and Violet now, and I'm going to have to move them out of the game. I think I've got like 6 boxes. I didn't actually realise you could put the hat Pikachus into Scarlet and Violet. I didn't realise. Because I think mine are from Sun and Moon. Is that when they came out? I can't remember. Was it Sun and Moon or was it X and Y? It was so long ago, I can't remember. See, I've never really moved them out. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it was a mystery gift. I think they were all mystery gifts, weren't they? Because there was different... You could get a different Ash's hat, like, from all of the games and the animes. I did not mean to click on that. And you could get them in the game. I need luck. It's been so long. Let's look into it. I think it'd be quite funny to have a little Ash Pikachu running around in this game. I think I convinced my bro into getting a Skinny Dip Snorlax phone case. Ooh! I think there's like 2 different Snorlax ones. Oh my god, the clothes. There was, oh my god, there was Snorlax pajamas. Oh, and they were so nice. And there's a jumper that says snooze you later. They're so good. It's so nice. I will say, if anyone wants to make a purchase, but they don't want to do it right now, I'm in talks with Skinny Dip to hopefully get an affiliate code with them to get some money off. So I didn't hear anything yesterday, so I might not hear it back until Monday, but obviously if I do get a code, I can let you know. But I don't have it at the moment, so obviously if he wants a case now, like, go for it, obviously. I think it's only like 10% off maybe, but I think that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to do an order. Hopefully I get the affiliate code. Because you gotta save money when you can, you know? But the phone cases are so nice. Oh, nice! Oh, there you go then. Well, if you wanted to treat yourself to a case, I'll let you know when I hopefully get a code. I like to think that I will get a code with them, because obviously they invited me to the event. Oh yeah, I need to talk to you guys about the event. It was really good, honestly. I feel like I was invited by mistake. I keep telling people this. Like, everyone who was invited are like huge influencers. Like, I'm talking like everyone had over 20,000 followers on Instagram. I felt so out of place. Like, I loved the event, obviously. It was great to take part. It was great to see some people. Like, there were some you know, people there that like I've met before and I'm like friends with, so like I wasn't like, oh god. But oh my gosh, like everyone, there was some people that had 500,000 subscribers, and I'm like, there was my 2,000. Like, I spoke to some people in Safe in a World about it, because I was like, I've never had this before, but I think I had imposter syndrome, because I've genuinely felt like I shouldn't have been there, because everyone was like so high up. Like, there were like big Nintendo creators with like 500,000 followers on Instagram and like things like that. Not, you know, like I like the content that I make. I personally think that I make decent Pokemon content on Instagram. But when you're there and you've got 2,000 followers and everyone else around you has an extra 0 or an extra 2 zeros at the end of your number, you feel very like, oh my god, why have I been invited? And yeah, I said to Sai, I was like, you must be the person with the least amount of subscribers, because I think he's only got 400 on Instagram, because he was my +1. And I was like, hey, you've got the lowest, like, that's a record here. But he was fine with it. He was really chill. And I met up with a friend. Like, originally I didn't know anyone, and I was like, oh, this is really bad because I don't know anyone here. And then her and her partner walked in, and I was like, oh my god, I know someone. So it was a really nice thing, because I got to spend the evening with them, which was really nice. But originally I was like, I don't think I'm meant to be here. Like, I was speaking to her, and she was like, oh yeah, who invited you? Was it Pokemon? I was like, no, Pokemon didn't invite me. Like, I'm not in talks with Pokemon. But it felt really nice that she genuinely thought that Pokemon invited me. I was like, no, Skinny Dip invited me. But then I'm like, I don't know how they ended up finding me, because I'm such like a smaller creator. So when I got the message, I was like, oh, this is gonna be, I thought there was gonna be like loads of Pokemon, like smaller creators, and when I got there and that wasn't the case, I was like, oh my god. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed the event. I've got a TikTok to make of it, and a few more posts on the phone cases. He does ooze charisma, to be fair. He wasn't phased in the slightest, and I was like really panicky, and they were giving away free cocktails, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to drink cocktails because I feel so out of my depth. I need to loosen up a bit. But yeah, it was a very good event. I still feel very like, wow, I can't believe I was invited to something that, like, you know, that was that big. Which was nice. Like, I know I have been invited to like indie game events before, which I'm fine with, because like I have done a lot of indie game stuff. But I feel like when it comes to Pokemon, I'm still quite like new and fresh, and this was my very first Pokemon styled event that I was invited to. So I don't know. It was just, it feels really wild to me. Yeah, I spoke to a few people, because I said about like the number situation. They were like, oh, you know, they must just see like, you know, you love what you do. And some people said that like the content on my Instagram, like you can see the aesthetics all match up together, and that's probably why. And I was like, oh, and it made me feel a lot better. But even now, like, still, I'm just sort of like, I kept joking that like when they went on my profile, they must have just imagined another 0. But it was a good event. I'm looking forward to finishing up the TikTok that I've made. And obviously all the items are really, really nice. The phone cases and the clothes. It does help with networking. And it was good. I think I'm still very overwhelmed by it all, personally. Oh gosh, the time. Oh, will we get one more shiny before I have to call it? My gosh. I just noticed as well, I'm 15 followers away from reaching 600 on Twitch. Wow. Not too bad. Thank you all for following. And for chatting with me today. I feel like my conversations... I feel like this stream, because obviously I'm not on YouTube again now, I'm just on Twitch. This gives me... It gives me the vibes of one of my older streams, which is nice. Because I'm not trying to focus on two chats. I'm talking about absolute nonsense. Oh, you're small. Are you the smallest of them all? You know, going from talking about pigeons to all of this other stuff, Mr. Bean, you know, it's been a very, like, it's giving me vibes of my older streams, which is really nice. I like that. Right, okay, that was probably our last shiny of the day. Unless we get a shiny Rayquaza on Pokemon Go, obviously. Let's see if he's the smallest Raichu ever seen. I don't think he will be. Alright, washing machine, I know. Hopefully he's the smallest. Because, in my opinion, I would have done it. He'd be my teeny weeny Raichu. And they would make me happy. So please be teeny weeny. Because then the hunt's over. Because that's technically a mark if he's teeny weeny. Right? Yes, please. Can you please look at my Incy Wincy Raichu? He's extra, extra small, but not extra, extra, extra small. It's fine. It's fine. You can't win them all. You know? You can't win them all. But we've got a lot of Raichu. Like, this is a lot of Raichu. It's too much Raichu. Let me stock up on some balls while I'm here. Otherwise I'm going to forget before next stream. Obviously, I want... Actually, I haven't got that much money. Oh, I've got a lot of LP, though. I will. I'll bring my Switch with me, and I'll do it down there, and I'll send it to you in a Discord message. I'll probably get some more Ultra Balls as well while I'm here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Do I need anything else? Probably. What does a Pokédoll do? Oh, that's pretty cute. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll make a list of what I need. I'll bring my Switch with me. I'll ping you a little message. Yeah, I'll ping you a little message to let you know. But yeah, I think that is it for today. So, I mean, I lost track of how many Raichu I actually caught. I think I was up to there or here. I mean, we caught at least 7, I think, which isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. So, I hope you all have a nice rest of your day. Good luck with any pogo raids. Thank you. Hopefully I get my shiny Rayquaza. I'll post it on my Discord. If anyone is here and wants to join my Discord, we're a nice little small community where we talk about Nintendo, indie games, and obviously a lot of Pokemon. We play a lot of Pokemon Go and share our shinies, and it's just like, it's a shiny fest in there. It's really nice. So if anyone's here and wants to join that, feel free. I'm going to be doing some Rayquaza raids on Pokemon Go. 6. I won't be streaming it. I would like to get into Pokemon Go streaming, but I just don't know how to do it at the moment, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their day. Good luck if you're shiny hunting. I know we had someone shiny hunting Arceus. I hope you managed to get it. That'll be amazing. And anyone doing the Pokemon Go raids, good luck with Rayquaza. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you all next week, hopefully, with the start of my shiny Arceus hunt, if I can defeat Cynthia. So... will I defeat Cynthia this week? Who knows? But yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.